What's up everybody, Tony here with iTech Check, and today we're going to be taking a look at a home security camera. This one's the Nooie. So Nooie did reach out to me to do this review for you guys today, but I thought the camera looked pretty cool and it has a lot of cool features. So I'm always looking for the next best security cam for home use. I found a couple of them, but I'm always looking for the next best one, and this one looked pretty cool. It is a 1080p camera. It has 360-degree pan and tilt. It has local storage as well as cloud storage. It also has motion detection and two-way audio, and it also does work with Amazon Alexa and Google Home. So now the design kind of reminds me of a Google Home. It looks pretty nice. It comes in a couple different colors, and it also won the European's Best Design Award. So I'm pretty interested to see how well this thing works, and I'm going to test it out for you guys and let you know if it's worth your time. So let's go ahead and see what you get inside the box. So here we have some stickers and looks like a little manual. Alright, so here are the accessories you get. It looks like a little wall plate so you can mount it upside down if you really want to. You got some screws here. So here is a USB cable. It looks like it's micro USB connection. And here we have the wall adapter. And here is the camera itself. It's pretty small. It's not very big. And like I said, it reminds me of like a mini Google Home. It's got the speaker over here. Looks like a little microphone. There's your power connection in the back. There's the bottom. And first thing you want to do is take off this little sticker here. And then if you need to access the micro SD slot, you just rotate it up a little bit. And the slot is right underneath the camera there. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at the app real quick. This app is really simple, easy to use. It doesn't have things that are overly complicated. It just has a few menus. And that's what I kind of wanted to show you here. So as soon as you get in the app, you'll see the three little lines up here. You just click on that. This is where all of your notifications are going to be for, like sound and motion detection. And they're going to be in your inbox here. So as you can see there, I named mine my living room, and here are all my detections. Now the really nice thing is when you click on the event, it will take you right to that event, provided that you either have a cloud subscription or if you have an SD card inside of it. If it doesn't have either one of those, then you will not be able to use these features. So first thing you want to do is put in that SD card or get the cloud storage. Okay, so as you can see, I have a whole bunch of sound detected. Let's say we'll go to the 1149 one. We'll click on it. We'll say go to video. And it detected my dog barking. And it will do the same thing for motion detection. So if we click on motion detection here, it'll take us right to the video of where it had the motion detection. And as you can see here, it detected me and my family moving around the living room. So that's pretty neat, very convenient, easy to use, and you can always delete these. But here is the main part where you're going to see your cameras. I only have one camera. If you had another one, you can go ahead and add it. You can also turn it off and on from right here. But if you want to see the options for the camera, you just touch on the camera and it'll go ahead and show you a live view, the little network usage at the top right hand corner here. And then you have your record a video, take a screenshot. You can talk to somebody on the other side of the camera, and you can also turn the sound on and off. And here's a little video I took using the record video button on the app. Here I just wanted to show you how well the motion tracking works and the quality of the actual video capture. Unfortunately, the only way to get these videos onto your phone's storage is to hit that record video button. You can't download any of the videos from the app onto your phone. The only other way to do it would be to take out the SD card and put it into your computer and save the videos that way. And then at the bottom here we have our days. And that's for, scrolling back through the footage you have. So here I choose a date in the past. It takes me directly to that date. And then what you can do is kind of scrub through the time at the bottom here to a very specific time that you'd like to see a video that was recorded. So let's go ahead and go into the settings up here. As you can see, these are pretty much all the settings you're going to have. Very simple, easy to use. We have audio recording, turn on and off. The status light, there's a little light in the front of the camera that is illuminated white. You can turn that off if it's maybe too bright, if it's in your bedroom or something like that. Rotate image in case you have maybe the image upside down or something like that. Motion tracking, you can turn on and off. Night vision. Night vision is good if your camera is facing inside your home. If it's facing outside of glass, you're going to probably want to turn that off because all you're going to get is a glare from the infrared LEDs back into the camera. You're going to need to illuminate whatever you want to see outside and not from the camera if that's what you want on there. You can synchronize your time. You can turn your motion detection on, your sound detection on, and it also gives you an option to create a schedule. Here's your schedule from when you want the motion detection to be active, and you can also set the sensitivity from low, medium to high. And that's the same for the sound detection. And then here you have your storage. You can either have your cloud storage or your SD card right here. Your camera sharing, if you want to share this with maybe a family member or somebody else, and your camera information. And that's pretty much it for the settings. It's like I said, it's very simple and easy to use. So here we can rotate the screen. It puts all your options here, and it kind of gives you a better view of what you're seeing. And then if you want the camera to move, you just kind of scroll left and right. You can also move up and down. And the movement is super quiet. So if you did have this in a room, maybe with a child that you wanted to keep an eye on, or pretty much anywhere, unless you're standing right in front of this camera, you're really not going to hear any of the movement, which is great because if you do have a child that you want to monitor, you don't want it to make a lot of noise when you're moving the camera around, or you don't want to wake them up because of it. So again, it's super quiet, really nice, so you don't have to hear that motor sound every time you move the camera. Now I've tested out the motion tracking on this camera and it is really good. It doesn't matter whether it's at night or in the day. It tracks you whether you're moving at a normal walking speed or if you're walking at a little quicker pace. It tracks you no matter what. The infrared on this camera is also really good. As you can see, my basement is pretty big in the bottom here and it pretty much lights up the whole thing. And I'm also going to turn on the lights to show you what the difference is between the night light and the daylight. So here I just wanted to show you exactly how quiet this camera is when it's moving. I actually had to raise the volume of this, and the only way for you to maybe hear it move is if you turn your TV's volume all the way up. The movement is so quiet that the ambient sound around is about just as loud, so you really can't hear this unless you put your ear right up to the camera. I also wanted to give everybody a little sample of what the sound quality was like when you were talking into your phone to talk to somebody on the other side of the camera. Now, I didn't have very much luck with this working very well, and as you can see here, I did give you a picture of my 2.4 gigahertz speeds and my 5 gigahertz speeds, and I don't think that should be an issue. I think that the 2.4 gigahertz speeds are fast enough. It's just for some reason when you talk, whether it be slow or fast, everything is all garbled.
And then here's a little example of what people we can. And here's an example of what for voice that's really they would be.
Okay, so as I said before, the unit does work with Amazon devices as well as Google Home devices. Here we have the Echo Show 5. I'm going to go ahead and show you how it works with viewing on the screen here. All you need to do is go into your Amazon Alexa app. First, enable the Nooie skill. Then you will be able to view the camera on your device that has a screen. So all you need to do is say, Alexa, show living room camera.
Okay.
Or whatever you've named it. And as you can see, there is my camera. It's showing in my basement. If you click here, it'll kind of expand the picture to the whole screen. Here you see the little black bars on the side, but that's pretty much it. And it works just that easy. So if you have this set up, facing outside somewhere and you want to see what's going on in the camera, you can easily see that from your Amazon or Google Home device. So that's pretty much it for the Nooie Cam. Now, there are some things that I liked about the camera and some things I didn't. First off, we'll go over the things that I didn't like. The first thing is the ability to not be able to download the videos you're watching directly onto your phone storage. The only way currently to save a video is if you push record while you're watching something through the camera live, or you have to go take the SD card out of the camera and put it into your computer, then save the video. It's inconvenient, it can be done, but I think they can implement a way to download a saved video from the app onto your phone storage. Second off, the video quality looks good on your phone, but as soon as you zoom in or anything, everything becomes very pixelated. So it's not the best 1080p camera I've seen on a home security camera. So what you see on your phone, that's pretty much it. If you need to, if you need a camera to see fine detail, this is probably not the camera for you. But like I said, the camera does look good just viewing it normally from the phone without zooming in. So if you just need to use the camera to maybe look after a pet or a child, this camera would probably work really well for that. The other thing that I really didn't care for is the lack of the 5 gigahertz band for Wi-Fi. Now, a lot of people use 2.4. I know I use a lot of things in my home for 2.4, and it might be really congested, so you could switch over to the quicker 5 gigahertz channel, but you can't do that with this camera because it doesn't have one. So I really would have wished they would have at least added the 5 gigahertz bands as an option. And like you saw in the video, the audio is garbled. I don't think that it was my internet connection. As you saw, I think those speeds should have been adequate enough to transmit audio from my phone to the Nooie, but everything came out all garbled. I don't know if this is a hardware issue or if it's something that can be fixed in software. So let's go over some of the pros now. Now, the first thing that I really liked was the ability to schedule motion detection and sound detection. Those are really nice because you don't want your phone, your phone getting blown up from notifications about motion detections. Maybe you just want to have it, watch a certain place at a certain time in your home, or watch over your kid or, your pet at a certain time. That's really nice that they put that feature in there. And it can also, like I said, it has the ability to record all day long if you want, and then you can just easily scroll through the whole day, to pick out a time that you wanted to specifically see something happening. The other really great thing is the motion tracking. If you really need motion tracking, this camera's motion tracking is excellent. Like I showed you in the video, it pretty much tracked me no matter where I went, pretty much, at any speed. You're not going to be running through your home, and I'm sure it could track you there too, but the motion tracking on this was really good. Another thing that I really liked was the illumination from the infrared LEDs. It lit up pretty much almost my whole basement to where you could see what you needed to see. Again, it wasn't that fine detail, but it lit up the room enough to where you could see if somebody was coming in or if somebody, you needed to see got tracked with the motion tracking. So the next thing I really liked is the design. It's pretty small and compact. I do like the fact that you can mount it upside down, or if you just want to set it somewhere just like this, you can if you want. And it pretty much will fit in anywhere that you need it to, and it's not going to, stand out like a sore thumb. And the last thing I really liked about it was the super quiet movement. I've I've done some reviews on some cameras. When you move the action, you can hear it from across the room, and it's kind of startling. You're like, what was that noise? With this, you can move the camera up and down, left and right as much as you want, and unless you have your ear right next to the camera, you're not going to hear it. So it's definitely not intrusive to your environment. You don't have to hear that movement all the time, and that's something that I definitely give them credit for over all the rest of these security cameras. And again, I will be putting a link in the description in case you guys want to purchase this. And if you guys like me and you want to support my channel, please use those links because it helps me keep purchasing products to do reviews for you guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that little notification bell to let you guys know when I put out new videos. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one. Later.